Hello guys and welcome to today's video. I'm here today at the AGM meeting with Peugeot Sport Club UK. As you can see, there's a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous Burgundy RCZ behind me. And we're here today at the Great British Motor Museum, which is up near Banbury. And we're going to go around today and show you hopefully around inside the museum, because that's part of the experience. And we'll also show you what Peugeots turn up and everything else. So it's a really good day today, I'm really excited. It's an awesome opportunity. Peugeot Sport Club members get a discount here as well, free entry to the museum. It's going to be an amazing experience today. I don't know how many Peugeots are coming, there's a few of us here. It's actually RCZ squad over here, I'll show you in just a moment. But we should hopefully get some more French cars here later on. And I'm going to video all around here and what the day's like. So yeah, we'll just show you the RCZs while we're here just a moment. So we've got this one, we'll look at them in detail in a moment. Beautiful Burgundy, and then we've got two sat here as well. There's also an R over there. So yeah, RCZ squad plus 308cc hairdresser car. So we're going to walk around the car park, see what's here, go inside the museum, and then we're going to come back out and document whatever else happens today. So Kirsten's already spotted something. I'm going to continue this video onwards now. I'm going to flip you around. I'm going to be on Kirsten cam. Go on Kirsten, show us what you spotted. A GR86. Let's have a look around this thing then. So that's definitely not an import custom, because it's got, unless they've taken the import plates off it, it's definitely an English spec. No, it is a Toyota English spec, yeah. Yeah. It's gorgeous. It's got the same alloys that come on the GR Yaris, the lightweight ones. Don't know the exact name for them, but they're very nice. Now, what I do like about the rear end on this is it's quite nicely sculpted. I mean, all of the sort of BRZ slash GT86s have always been nice, but the rear end on that really does pop really nicely. Now obviously while we're here, next to it we have a TR8 as well. Now this thing is impeccably clean. People are going to be thinking, well, who's this guy walking around the car park? Look at that, it is so clean. We'll just do a little close up look. Look how clean that paintwork is. So yeah, that's just two of the cars that are rear, and we'll continue walking around and see what else is about. So here we are, I think, at the entrance to the museum. No, that's just Jaguar, that is. Oh, the museum's over there. So this is a Jaguar garage, I think. But yeah, look at this XJR. Look at the size of it. This thing is gorgeous. Now, I'll tell you what is so mad about this is, obviously, it's a luxury big old boat, but if you look inside, it's got buckets there. Taken out the luxury seats and put buckets in there, Recaro, isn't it? That's crazy. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous thing. And then there's a Project 8. I've never seen a Project 8 in the flesh. Oh my goodness me. Wow, wow, wow. If you don't know anything about these, they're a very, very special car. Amazing that is. These are purpose built, stripped from the factory. Absolute animal of a car. Yeah, they both are actually, both of them. Look at that, look. Making Jaguars look cool, and that's not an XF, that's an XE as well. So yeah, the back's all been stripped out, look. And then the front, it's got sort of nice Project 8 custom made buckets. Nice. Look at the size of that. They're pretty bold. Look at the size of that. That is mental. So yeah, this is actually the Jag place here. So we'll have a little look around at the old Jaggers if they let us go in there as well. So we've got Jags, which I like, and the museum's over there. So we'll see what happens. So here we are. Here's the entrance. Just want to say, this place is so beautifully kept. It's absolutely gorgeous here. All right then. So we're now here. I feel very out of place, but it's the beginning, so we've got some nice classics here. It's really good because they tell you what the price was new on these as well. Imagine that, £1,000 for a little sports coupe, convertible back in the day. It is pristine in here, absolutely beautiful. You probably remember this car from Harry Potter if you've ever seen it. It's not the exact one, but it's the same colour. So we start from a bicycle over there, then we've got sort of a trike thing that progresses through into newer cars. But Kirsten did a little search on this one here. For Model A. What was it cost when it was new? So back in 1912 it was £125. So if you were to buy this car today as if it was new from the factory, it would be £18,267. Obviously it's probably worth way more than that now anyway, but Just goes to show how much times have changed, but this is just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. This guy's repping like goodness knows how many inches here, like 25-inch lovely polished wooden rims. They're massive. And little bike tyres on. This thing's nice little race car, look. I think that's an old, I'm sure that looks like an old Bentley.
MG bought it back in 1932 for just £15.
What? 15 quid?
Yeah.
No way.
That was in 1932.
So we've got an original Mark 1 Defender. Now I just want to say one thing. If you're the third seat passenger, well, the middle seat passenger in there, you've got to have someone changing the gear right in between your legs. That must be very uncomfortable. But it's weird to see a three-seater. I didn't know they did this in a three-seater. But obviously they do. Look at that. Proper.
Aluminium body panel.
Is it? Probably one of the cleanest Land Rovers you're ever going to see. That is a gorgeous thing. Original Morris Minor with no mirrors on. So if you were a gangster or royalty, this would be what you would have had back in the day. Absolutely beautiful. Pinstripe twin colour down the side as well. It's so big I can't even get it on the lens. Look at that. So this beauty back in the day would have cost £9,925, and that's what it would have been worth to buy that today. Unbelievable. Must have been absolutely rich to have afforded one of these. Probably royalty, I would imagine, back in that sort of day. Only goes 120 mile an hour. But I guess back then.
190 horsepower as well.
Is that all it is?
7.8 litre.
That look. But I bet that is absolutely lovely to drive. So we have here an SD1 prototype estate. Now I never knew that this museum held cars that were either very rare slash prototypes. There's some more buzzing around. There's absolutely loads of vehicles here. It's mental. But this, always love these, but look at this in its estate form. It's a shame I don't think they ever brought this to production, but it looks absolutely amazing. They never even produced those, I don't think. Just look at them all. I've never even seen half of these cars before, but it's nice to see these old relics. You know, you don't see these about. Oh, it's another prototype, is it? That's crazy. Little Austin convertible. Now this is a little electric car. When was this? 1970s. That's pretty smart.
8 horsepower, 2 times 3.9 horsepower electric motors.
Did it say how many miles it would have done?
Half a penny a mile.
40 miles. Yeah, that's a little one little pot around it. Look at the paint on that.
Less than half a penny a mile.
No way. Look at this thing. Kirsten, just stand next to it. Kirsten is fairly small. That's so funny. The proportions are so funny. Is it?
Yeah.
Steering wheel's like oval shaped as well. It has got little buckets in there. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I won't take that home in my pocket with me. We've got this funky spaceship looking prototype Austin thing. Crazy looking thing. And then look at this here. So before the Defender came out, this was a prototype for it. Now what I find really weird is that, well, they didn't really copy much from the original, but it's a two-door. It's a two-door. It's not really off-road orientated either. It's got a weird shape. But look at that. It's a fantastic looking thing. Very, very funky. Just look at these things. They are so funky. A twin-engined moke as well. Look at this MG prototype. It's very Jag looking. Look at that. So I'm not going to show you every car that's here because otherwise the video would be way too long, and also there's no point you coming. But yeah, we're in this little corner over here. Look at the vehicles around me. It really is lovely here. Look at that, Reliant Regal, proper actual post office Royal Mail vehicle they used back in the day. Right guys, so back in the day of Gran Turismo 4 and 5 when I used to play on PlayStation, this was the car, the absolute animal of a car that I used to use for all of my final races. It's amazing to see one in the flesh. Absolutely incredible car. I remember it because it had that sort of square back end, looked really funky. Absolutely beautiful thing. Right, this Jaguar is proper gangster. Absolutely wide as anything, that is. Look at that. It's got the 4 exhaust hanging out the side of it. Bucket seat, completely emptied out inside. Look at that. That is amazing. We've got what I would say is an actual pretty much life-size accurate representation of an Austin Cooper. All made out of Lego. That is amazing. So this is most certainly the most interesting Defender 110 I've ever seen. Like, wow. Look at this thing. Absolutely massive. So this is a Royal Ceremonial Series 1. You've got like a Targa top looking. Look at that. It's a really sort of limited rare editions. I remember using this one on Gran Turismo 4. I don't know if they ever made these. It does look really crazy. That is what began the newer shape style Discoveries and Range Rover Sport. That's the first Discovery ever off the line. Absolutely beautiful bus. So you catch me beside the seat of my brand new car. Slightly basic, not even a horn. But look at this. Imagine driving this thing. It's so long over the front as well. So this is an Austin 30 Touring. As you can see behind me as well, there's plenty of spaces to sit. So you've got a door through the back as well. You've got no boot, but you have got plenty of seats. So, nice place to sit. And this seat, although it's probably had so many asses on it that I've just touched many people's asses, it's very soft and comfortable. Look, leather stitched doors. It's lovely. So yeah, I'm just going to show you around here because it is just stuff everywhere. Look at all of this. It's got the DeLorean over there as well. So much stuff going on here. Look at this Austin Sprint, look. I had to get the Metro in here. These were an absolute beast in the rally stages. Absolutely mental. 6R4s. If you've ever seen a stock Metro, you would definitely notice a difference. It's an absolute animal, rear-engined. Look at that. Old school buckets. So these look like old speed record cars. Like rocket ships, look at them. Look at this one here. The aerodynamics are unbelievable. Just imagine running one of them things down a strip with tyres that look like balloons. Absolutely mental, the risk people have put themselves through back in these days. So we've got the Only Fools and Horses, actual Reliant. Look at that. Back to the Future, look. So we've got Princess Penelope's Ford, which is just the longest thing I've ever seen. Look at the interior, look. So we've got a nice Austin 7 convertible, but I didn't realise that the outer material of the car isn't paint, it's actually leather, which is rather interesting. This one's my favourite, this red one here, with the big fat boot on the end. It's so gorgeous, it's very clean. Hello, yes, I'd like to report a car crash. Yeah, it's at a meet, Beyond City car meets, yeah, it's been a crash. Can you get it with the police, please? So if we just show you guys, there's a little bike bit in here as well, look. We're going up the top now, up the lift. There we are. Goodbye to the bikes. police could never keep up with them. The legendary Lotus Carlton, absolutely gorgeous in this sort of darky green. Lovely car. So we've got a Calibra V6 on BBS's, and we've got some old Cavaliers chilling out down this side. So we've got a beautiful old Chevette, lovely swooping rear end on that, and a nice front end. So this is the 888 Coupe, which was based off of some parts of the touring car variant of the day. So it's a gorgeous VXR 220 here. Look at this GTE. Absolutely love these old style. Got to mention the Droop Snoot. Never see any of these ever anymore. Very, very rare. Alright then, so I've been to the AGM meeting. It was great to meet the committee and some of the members from the Persian Sport Club UK. They have given me a lovely, beautiful navy blue t-shirt, which is funny enough what I was talking to Kirsten about this morning for one of my limitless ones. But anyway, so yeah, a nice t-shirt, excellent, they're great guys. But we're now here in the Jaguar Heritage building, and then upstairs we've got some other heritage vehicles as well. So please don't tell me that's the first Jaguar ever made. Looks like it. It is, yeah. Never even knew they made motorbikes. But what I'm gonna do for this one, guys, is because it's very quiet in here. I don't want to affect the ambience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a run round of all the cars, just on a lovely little video for you with some music. First one off of production, and it's been hand signed by all the people that helped make it, or make them, I think. So I'm stood around an absolute incredible selection of cars, all very closely parked together, so I'm going to sort of go up and down with the camera and try and get what I can for you guys. But yeah, I mean, I love these diesel estates, by the way. But just look at them, it's just crazy. Thing is, I'm not going to get them all on video because you're going to want to come here yourself and see these cars for yourself, so I'm just going to get what you can see on the video on the front rows. But yeah, there is a lot here, so much variety. We're just seeing the first rows basically. There you go. So a lot of these are all first generations or end of line vehicles, so they're the last ever or first ever vehicle produced of that type. I've got another one here that's been signed all around it. Got Dakar editions over there, special editions of the Freelander Discoveries. We've got a police variant. We've got so much going on. We've got what looks like, I'm going to walk down here in a minute because this looks interesting. It's like a Land Rover tank, armoured Land Rover. Look at that, look. Wow, wonder what that was used for. Must have been for army stuff, or was that more for civilian riot? I don't know, but look at it. Obviously probably a Land Rover chassis on top of armoured structure. But yeah, we've just got some crazy cars here. Old rally cars. So much. You've got to come in for yourself and experience this. But I'll keep walking you down the centre so you can see some of what's here. Unbelievable scenes here. Look at this funky lifted mini. Open top, lifted. Looks crazy. So if you like your Land Rovers, we've got some special variants here. This one looks like it floats in water because it's got a prop on the back and a high exhaust which would obviously reach out of the water, so that's pretty mental. Maybe it's got like a raft that comes off it, because there's some sort of rafty looking stuff there, I don't really know, but that's pretty mad. But yeah, lots of special, as you can see we're walking down here, lots of special Land Rovers and Range Rovers down there. Quite a big selection actually. So sorry just getting the rear ends on these, but I'm just trying to touch on what's here so you guys can come down yourself and see for yourself. The range down here is phenomenal. Completely chrome on that one, I think. Or is it completely steel, stainless steel? So we've got rolls. Obviously the bags are lost there, as it's obviously got no electric to it. But yeah, look at this. It's long. Fitment's nice though actually, the bag's dropped. Look at that. I just said to Kirsten, these look like, I don't even know, probably 21s, 22s, 23s, somewhere around that sort of size, and the tyres look like they're like a 70, 80 profile. It's probably, I think they are a 90 profile, it looks like. Unbelievable size these are. They are absolutely massive. Crazy size on those. It's weird seeing it with no tints, or very little tints. This is the ones with the doors where they come out. Unbelievable. Those seats look absolutely gorgeous. Right then guys, so that is the day dusted. I do apologise about the Peugeots that are meant to be on here. It was a very good meeting, it was great to meet the guys. But actually most of the owners that came today, and committee, none of the Peugeots are on the road, because they're all classics, or trap builds, so they've all come down in sort of their dailies. And the RC says that are with us, I don't think any of those were actually with us, or maybe one or two were, so I don't really know too much on that. But yeah, it's been an excellent day. I hope you guys enjoyed the museum. Come and visit it yourself. I didn't show you everything, otherwise there's no point you coming, but you want to come and see it in person. It's a beautiful place, awesome cars, and yeah, it's been an awesome day. So I'm obviously going to name this video the AGM meeting, but I'm going to call it, obviously, at this museum, because that's probably what you see in this video. So I do apologise about getting no Peugeot related content here today. I was expecting it to have more have been a meet, but it's actually been more of a formal meeting, which has also come out with some great opportunities to come on down the line. So what I am going to go and say is this: the 308 is there, but I'm going to quickly walk you over just this Lupo GTI, because when do you ever see them anymore? So yeah, we're going to finish here with this Lupo GTI, because why the hell not? And there we are guys, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all very soon in another.